What's dark energy and what's called dark matter? How many planetary arrangements are there that are exactly like our planetary arrangements? How many planets are there in our galaxy where life can grow? What's the Roman Space Telescope and when is it going to be launched? In this video, we will try to find answers to these questions. Therefore, you are requested to watch this interesting and informative video of Infoverse till the end. Welcome to Infoverse. NASA's next generation space telescope, which is currently under construction, has been renamed from the Wide Field Infrared Survey Telescope to the Nancy Grace Roman Space Telescope in honor of NASA's first chief astronomer, Nancy Grace Roman, which in simple words can be called Roman Space Telescope or Roman Telescope. It's being developed as a replacement for the Hubble telescope. It has all the features of the Hubble telescope as well as the technological advancement of the last 30 years. The Roman telescope has had a difficult journey so far as it was denied funding twice by the Trump administration. And later the US Congress approved the release of funds for the program. The telescope will probe centuries of unsolved space puzzles such as the force driving the expansions of the universe, dark energy, dark matter, and our solar system. Explore the distant planets beyond. The Roman Space Telescope will lead the search for dark energy and dark matter. We know these two components only because of their effects on observable matter. While 95% of the universe consists of these two mysterious components. The diameter of the primary mirror of the Roman Space Telescope is 2.4 meters, which is equivalent to the primary mirror of the Hubble telescope. It will have two instruments, wide field instruments and chronograph instrument. The wide field instrument will have a 100 times large field view than the Hubble telescope's infrared instrument, allowing it to capture more of the space in less time. As the primary instrument, the wide field instrument will detect light from billions of galaxies over the lifetime of the telescope. It will conduct a microlensing study of the interior of the Milky Way galaxy with the hope of discovering about 2,600 exoplanets. The telescope has now entered phase B of design with a launch expected in May 2027. The chronograph instrument will use high contrast imaging and spectroscopy to study dozens of individual neighboring exoplanets. This instrument will be the first high-performance chronograph system in space capable of direct imaging of a mature exoplanet like our Earth in reflected straight light. This will clear the way for further NASA missions aimed at imaging and characterizing faint Earth-like planets. The telescope will likely acquire significantly more data than any previous NASA space observatory mission. It will map stars, galaxies, and dark matter to explore the formation and evolution of large galactic structures such as galaxy clusters and superclusters and investigate dark energy, which is thought to accelerate the expansion of the universe. The mirror of the Roman Space Telescope is coated with a very thin layer of silver, which is used because of its ability to reflect infrared light. Its thickness is less than 400 nanometers, which is 200 times thinner than a human hair. This mirror is fully polished, as are all modern telescope mirrors. The average bump height on the mirror surface is just 1.2 nanometers, which NASA claims is twice as smooth as needed for a space mission. The largest bump in the mirror would be only a quarter of an inch long if it were the size of the Earth. Because the mirror is twice as smooth as the intended design, it should provide better scientific results than expected. In February 2022, the mission passed a major programmatic and technical milestone, giving it formal authorization to begin hardware development and testing. The Roman Space Telescope passed its critical design test in September 2021, indicating that all designs and development engineering work has been completed. The team in charge of the telescope is currently building and testing the observatory to ensure that it will withstand the harsh conditions during space flight. After that review is complete, the team will move on to the exciting phase of assembling and testing the Roman hardware they hope will fly. When all the flying hardware is complete, they will review system integration and integrate the Roman observatory. Finally, they will test the entire telescope under conditions that simulate launch and orbit to ensure that the Roman telescope will perform as designed. The mission is scheduled to launch after May 2027. The Nancy Grace Roman Space Telescope will be an indispensable tool in the future due to its high resolution and large images never before seen on a space telescope. Scientists will use the Roman telescope surveys to help us better understand the universe and our place within it. Hope you liked this video. Don't forget to subscribe the channel. See you in the next amazing video of Infoverse. Until then, goodbye.